SAKSHI here, your friendly neighborhood social media dropout. Yeah, you heard that right. I don't use social media anymore. It's almost been a year, and let me tell you, life beyond the filter is amazing. So, fast forward to 2023 during mid February when I decided to bid farewell to Instagram. And I promise to you, I haven't gone back since then. I know, it's kind of shocking and a bit of plot twist coming from a Gen Zer, right? Well, it was for the sake of my board exams. However, it turned out to be much more than that. Not just I got to spend more time with my family and my friends, but I felt much better, both mentally and emotionally. My mental health was like, hey, thanks for the break. And boy, deleting the app was indeed a game changer. No more snooping on other stories, no more comparison game, and definitely no more feeling like a potato next to Insta models. I was far away from toxicity and self-doubt. And today, I'm standing here to talk on something very similar, that how these cool and interesting social media platforms aren't cool to your mental health. How it traps you in the cage of toxicity and brings immense changes to your personality, your perspective, the way you look at people, and most importantly, the way you look at yourself. So I got my first social media account when I was 12 years old, which I know was too young to start a social media account. Now, my parents did warn me of the consequences, but hey, who listens to parental advice at that age, right? But today I'm standing here, the ultimate irony, preaching about quitting social media. Life sure has a funny way of teaching lessons. But seriously though, social media had me hooked like a bad rom-com. At first, I thought of it as a cool fun thing to share our lives with each other. But later, I started living my life for posting on social media. I'd spend hours in my room getting my hair done, getting my makeup done, and striking poses like I'm auditioning for India's Next Top Model. I was on a mission for that one perfect pic, only to end up staring at it for hours, wondering why I didn't end up looking like one of those Kardashians from my feed. And that's how social media drained my self-confidence. I started comparing myself with other people online. After posting that one picture and receiving some positive comments would give me reassurance that maybe I do look good. In other words, I started using other people's opinion to feel good about myself. Who needs therapy when you can just get it from the likes and the comments, right? Instagram was toxic. It was addictive. It was alluring. It felt good, but certainly wasn't. Just like your ex. So moving on, you all must have experienced this, that whenever you pick your phone for doing something very important, or to do your homework, or to complete some due assignment, in spite of knowing the importance of it, you end up scrolling through reels. Ever wondered what could be the reason for it? Blame it on our brain's sneaky little friend, dopamine. It's like our brain's personal hype squad, cheering us with every like, comment, follower, and notification from our BFF. And soon enough, you're hooked, craving for that sweet hit of dopamine like it's your morning tea fix. And just like that, we all became social media junkies, chasing that feel-good high. Thanks, dopamine, for keeping the scroll game strong. So moving further, have you ever wondered how some people treat social media like their own personal therapy session? Everyone's out there has got a PhD in oversharing, broadcasting their family drama, their breakup sagas, their revenge game, like it's the latest Netflix series. Dude, as if somebody asked for it, but yet they do. We didn't sign up for your family drama hour. But isn't it ironic how we'd rather post about our mental sufferings and our insecurities rather than solving them? We'd post about our family problems instead of working on them. It's like trying to fix a leakage by posting about it instead of calling a plumber. Priorities, people, priorities. Okay, so we all know that people, Actually, normal people living in the real world take a break from it by going through social media. But here's how our generation is different. We are living our lives on social media, for social media, and according to social media, and for a short break, we visit the real world. Isn't it weird that everyone today relates to every post and every reel they see? On a serious note, I would just like to say that social media is no children's play. You might love it, you might enjoy it, but remember, it does lead to some serious consequences without you even noticing. We live in a world where one can have different perspectives and a contradicting opinion. Everything is not meant to be relatable. I do not intend to make you quit social media. Rather, I want every one of us to realize how there's a world outside where things are happening for real. One must not play pretend or act fake just to fit in. And that's the sad part. We are not even realizing the impact social media is having on us. In fact, a recent study by the Royal Society for Public Health says that Instagram is the most detrimental social media networking platform, which can evoke negative emotions like FOMO, fear of missing out, and lowered self-esteem. Okay, so before you dive into a scroll-a-thon or spend hours perfecting that selfie angle, just ask yourself, why? And maybe, just maybe, try giving the real world a shot. Trust me, the Wi-Fi may be weak, but the experiences are priceless. Peace out, Insta addicts.